Reconnect to Wi-Fi from your Google Home app under Devices, then Setup.
In Miami. Today we get this season started with an AFC East tilt right off the bat. As it will be the New England Patriots.
You want some right there? You want some over there?
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium.
No, Mom says stay right here.
Today we get this season started.
Daddy, I can just read a book. That's it.
Yeah, you need to wind down anyway, babe.
Looking at our house upside down is kind of weird. Alright, so just the floor. I'm walking, and then all your stuff on the floor, and then you're walking on the ceiling. The ceiling.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we get this season started with an AFC East tilt right off the bat, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go!
The drive starts with a run from H.N. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off play action. Arrington. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Arrington. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Patriots take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Parker. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
A good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Arrington. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 1st down, Arrington. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
At the Patriots' 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 48 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point safely through, and that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Throwing on first down. Parker. Throw left side complete. That's Potter. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Parker. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Off play action. Parker on the move to his left. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Parker now on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Webster. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. On 2nd down now. It's Webster, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
At the 9-yard line. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. So, partner, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Slot man moves right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
They're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Operating from the gun. Arrington eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Back to throw. Arrington, flush to his right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Arrington flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. On now the Miami field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Guruz. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Parker. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Parker. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Back to throw. Parker. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. This pass is caught by London. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there. Just to... of the 2-minute warning.
New England.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Webster. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Parker. And this is going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his
progressions and end up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And this one is right through, and that will knot us up at 10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Back to throw. Arrington. To the sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Second and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw again. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Okay,
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Parker on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Parker. He finds his man. Complete. That's Webster. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. To throw is Parker. Throwing on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10. To throw again. Parker. He finds his man. Complete. That's Potter. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Oh, shifts past it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Here's Parker on first and 10. Pass incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Still on his feet. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, Charles, there's some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problem is continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Parker. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Dolphins are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd down, it's Webster. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
38-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw. Arrington. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
19 tight.
Throwing again. Arrington. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now they'll change things up. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Riggs. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Arrington toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Arrington. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Patriots are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Right side, Thornton with it. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Parker. On the out route, he's got Thornton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. That's complete yet again to Thornton. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Parker. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Arrington. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Arrington going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down. Arrington, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On now the Miami field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but
They'll take the three, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Parker on 3rd and 2.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
19 Lions.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Arrington. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, Arrington. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
To throw on 2nd down. Arrington escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Arrington. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 48. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And quickly they get to the line.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Parker now off the play fake. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Dragon 60, 79 Broncos.
On first down, Arrington. He finds his man, complete. That's Ramsey. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Arrington. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Dolphins are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And now an audible here into something else.
On 3rd down, Webster. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
It's a gain of 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Fires the out route and completes it to Harris.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
19 tight, 19 tight.
At the 46-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Good throw there. And I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him.
I went to fucking Atlanta from Baltimore, nigga. Yo. We get to the fucking tarmac. We in the fucking plane. We get ready to get on the fucking ramp to get up in the air. You know what they gonna holler about?
So you might be late.
The kicking team
that's
we
cool.
gotta go back because something's wrong with the plane. They turn around while we sitting in the plane. They fixing the plane. I'm looking out the fucking wing. The niggas up in the wing fucking with the plane. So all right, cool. After a while, they make us get off the plane. Cool. About 2 hours go, y'all can get back on the plane. Excuse me? The plane y'all was just working on? Y'all want us to get back on that same motherfucking plane? You got to be shitting me. Listen, when I tell you that's one day when you can say racism was dead, because everybody was like, oh no, fuck that. Y'all gonna have to give us another flight, another this, and that's exactly what the fuck they did, man. They had to go and Southwest, some was Delta. They had to go and give us money, all that shit back. Where nobody get on that plane? Have y'all just worked on it? Y'all think y'all gonna set us back up in there and that shit? Fuck no.
Yeah, you crazy this motherfucker.
True story, man.
The other day, right?
Yeah, the plane full off the goddamn shit, right? Little bit my luck, my black ass right up in there, and I'd have been the one out the door, out the window, in the space.
Hey, going to the restroom like a motherfucker, you out the nose.
Me, gone. Only nigga gone. All right, everybody.